YouTube. Hello, welcome. Just faffing with Stream Manager, it's always the way. I just remembered my trick to actually be able to read it while I'm riding is to use my accessibility options to make the font size as large as possible. Then there's a chance I might actually be able to read the chat. Okay, right, let's go. I don't know if you've caught that on the camera. Random guy taking photos on the sneak. So before starting the stream, I did a couple of maintenance, small maintenance jobs. I swapped the power cables in the battery over from, so this is a LiFePO 4 battery. It's a form of lithium battery, and the terminals on it normally are just some 6mm screws, but I'd converted them to traditional style battery, chunky battery connectors like you find in a car, just to connect it to what I already had set up in here. And I've just had some new cables arrive that are sort of 6mm bolt. So I was just changing those over to better cables, and so it fits more tidily. Yeah, it's just much nicer. And also doing a quick job on the motor. The motor was slipping quite a bit in my last ride, and so you get this horrible clicking noise from it if you put when it's sort of under too much torque, if you try applying the power before it's moving. And it was where, oh god, I'm not going to bore you with the details. I'll bore the guys on the C5 group with the details. But it's just did a quick job on the motor, so that's working much nicer now as well. Much more nicely. No, much nicer. Or whatever. I can make that. Send it. Ah, electric bike. Zooming away. They are quite quick. There's going to be a really, really blurry line to be defined between e-bikes and the electric equivalent of a motorbike. That explains why the car stopped, turned and saw the police van coming the other way on his best behaviour. So I figured, as it's lovely, I'm going to go down into Greenwich again. It's a weekday, so I'm hoping it's not quite as busy as it was the other day when I went down there. And I'm going to try heading east along the Thames bank. But it gets pretty narrow, and I think I'm going to become an obstruction. So yeah, I'm a little unsure about that. I just don't want to get in people's way and wazz people off. It looks kind of cloudy, but it's actually much nicer than all the clouds suggest. Alright, let's just go straight into Greenwich Park, straight down the hill. Thank you. deciding which hill to go down. I'll go down the right-hand hill rather than the road hill. So my usual apologies to stream, it might get choppy in here. Obviously if I get disconnected I'll reconnect as quickly as I can the other side. I have found a different mobile phone service provider. It's going to cost me a bit more per month, but they have much better service in the park here. So it means I'll be able to just ride around in the park a lot more and not lose stream. It's been really unfair on people on Twitch who make the effort to sort of log in, tune in, catch up with me while I'm streaming, and just to constantly be getting disconnections. It's not fair on them. It's not, sort of from my point of view, it's also not going to help me build a community or a viewership, because people are just going to get cut off and head off, which is understandable. So if I can keep a consistent stream around here, it'll be great. I think I might have narrowed down the slight squeak that I'm getting to, yeah, that it's the rear disc brake. It's not fully disengaging. Once per rotation it is rubbing. Definitely going to have to get Strava running one day and see what top speed I get down here when there's no pedestrians around. Yeah, it's the rear brake that you can hear squeaking there. And I think that's what causes the slight squeak that you can hear. Well, that I can hear. Don't know about anyone else. Okay, looks like I did drop stream briefly there. So, welcome back to Twitch. Who's going where? Let me get out of that way as best I can.
Can you take a picture?
Of course you can.
You know what? You were behind me the other day.
Oh really?
And I was like, oh no, I can't get my phone out.
Are you following me? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're following me. Great.
Lovely, you're very
And
welcome.
do you know what? I spent 20 minutes trying to remember the name of Sinclair.
Oh yeah, Sinclair C5, yeah. So I stream my rides on Twitch and on YouTube, just for the laugh, yeah, just for the fun of it, and often end up meeting people who just want to chat about it, or yeah.
I remember kids at school having them.
What sort of battery is it powered from?
So back in the day it was like a traditional sort of car style battery, but sort of custom made just in terms of size and volume, so it would fit under here. But right now I've just about a week and a half ago put a nice new lithium ion battery on it, and it'll do about 17-18 miles, whereas before it'd do about 12 I think at the best. And you can always stick a second one in it and do 35 miles or go twice as fast.
That's a lot of trips to Blackheath.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all I do, is I just sort of go for a bit of a ride around Blackheath, Greenwich, and yeah.
I can guarantee you're going to be behind me at some point.
Well, I promise you I'm not following you.
Well, I'll toot 3 times and then...
Right, you are there.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Is it a pedal one?
Well, you pedal to get going, then it's electric, it's battery powered, and it takes, so the battery will take over, yeah.
I've got an electric bike now.
Oh, fantastic, exactly.
I've got an addition to my bike to make it electric.
Yeah.
So you bought it.
Oh, you've got that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they make a lot of sense nowadays. These were a
On
massive...
top of a hill, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much on this, I still have to pedal like mad to get up a hill. But it's all good.
Lovely to see it.
Yeah, cheers.
Is this a new one out?
No, it's about nearly 40 years old.
84.
Yes, absolutely right, 1984. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
So they didn't do well at the time, everyone thought they were balmy. But now everyone's used to electric bikes and e-scooters and... Oh, that's awesome, yeah.
Brilliant.
But then I'm biased, so...
All right.
Right, have a great afternoon. Cheers.
About that.
Welcome back to chat. To everyone on Twitch, welcome back. Just a couple of nice ladies who remembered them from back in the day and wanted to take a picture. Apparently I was behind them somewhere in Blackheath, I think. I'm out and about so much, I think I wouldn't say I'm getting known, the C5 is getting known. It's got nothing to do with me. There we go, it's much easier to get down here than the other day. On the weekend it was crazy, it's just pedestrians everywhere, all down the road. Go quick once round, well, halfway round the one-way system, and then to the Cutty Sark. You can see the sails, or the rigging at least, up ahead, the masts and rigging. I just caught the lights. Yeah, I'm good to go. All the traffic's going the other way. I don't think it's going to be quite this easy on the way home. It's getting towards rush hour. Oh, blimey, yeah. Everyone's decided now's the time to cross the road.
Wow!
Hello there, it is, yes, indeed. So yes, it's a day that it's quiet enough and I can actually stop and show you the Cutty Sark. And there it is. How fantastic is that? Absolutely magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. It's just gorgeous. My mum used to bring me down here when I was a child in my pram. That's fantastic. I don't know if I've ever actually been on it. I went on, would it have been the HMS Victory? There's one that's in dry dock down on the south coast. I was doing back in primary school, I think. And they had all the red decks, so you couldn't, back in the day, they couldn't see all the blood. Charming. Yeah, fantastic. So this is a tea clipper from, would it be around 1860-ish, give or take? That sort of era. And just as the steamships were taking over. Right, let's see where I can go. That merry-go-round's gorgeous as well. Do it on an electric bike. They can do it, I can do it. Can't go the other way. Is that Deliveroo? Other delivery services are available. Yeah, this looks so narrow. I don't know if this is really doable. I think I'm being a bit of a dick if I try to get down here. It's going to block the entire path, which is a shame. It would have been good to go head all the way down to the Thames barrier one day. This is so narrow. So narrow. Am I a dick if I do this? Well, let's give it a go. See how far I get. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a really good idea. I think I'll go halfway down, then I think I'm going to have to turn back. I'm just in the way. I'm being filmed on the sneak. Oh, I'm just about to drive through a pub. Where's the landline? Okay, I don't know how narrow it is. Cyclists, please slow down. No worries. Oh, you're all good. I'm just... No worries. Thank you. Cheers. Which way? I haven't been down here since I was in school. over. If you can see over the sea wall, let me lift the GoPro up. And there's the Millennium Dome over there. Behind all those barges, you can see the yellow pylons from the dome. Let's see, might get a better view down here. Want a race? I absolutely do not want to sell it. This has special meaning to me. I don't know how far down I'm going to bother going. So there you go, get quite a good view of the dome. Well, kind of. There's Morden Wharf in the way. Yeah, good view of the Thames and the north side from here. Do I have to go down there? Oh, I'm going to block that if I go down there. Heck, I'm so in the way. Not sure this is reasonable.
There was a Greek place there. Yeah, I feel like we haven't even like. Hi.
Hello there.
That's so cute.
Thank you. So it used to be a rite of passage to do this walk all the way along here for schools back in the day. It was sort of more industrial than it is now. Oops, I am in the way, sorry.
No problem.
Thank you. I lost. No, I haven't. Oh. I think there may be a plastic thing to pick up on the way back, maybe. One of the boot retaining clips. They're rubbish, they don't retain anything. They can't retain themselves. Uh-oh. Can I make this? Yeah, I can make that. Oh, we're at Morden Wharf. We were just looking at that 2 minutes ago. There's Canary Wharf. Let's have a look down here. Decide whether this should be the end of the road, turn back for now, and come back another day. Okay, so that's where we came from. Come past all that. If you can see the, I don't know how much you can and can't see, the 4 towers over there. If you continue to the right, you can eventually see 2 domes, and that's what was the Royal Naval College and is now Greenwich University. So that's where we come from. Oh, there you go. You can just see the masts of the Cutty Sark in the distance, basically straight ahead, where the river turns. And over here, yeah, Canary Wharf. Can't see the dome really from here. You can just see the yellow pylons. I think this is probably a good place to turn back for today and come back and explore further another day. I tell you what, the modification I did to the motor, the bit of upkeep I did to the motor this afternoon has paid off massively. Well, it looks like stream dropped at some point. Apologies again to anyone on Twitch. And apologies to everyone on YouTube having to listen to me apologise all the time. Right. Sharp left-hand turns are always really dangerous. They push the motor button. Now, there, oops, sorry. There we go. Oh yeah, you get a nice view down along the river, and you can just see the dome of the foot tunnel as well, pedestrian tunnel. So I'm guessing this is the brewery, because it smells like stale hops. Well, not stale, but yeah, brewed hops. Gonna make it. Made it. License and registration. Step out of the car. You're carrying a weapon on you. No, a lot of you are. Now I've just got 99 problems going around in my head. So that's going to be the musical theme for the rest of this ride today. Bit of Jay-Z. Little kitty cat on the side. There's a lovely view down here. It's a gorgeous afternoon. Just in a t-shirt, it's really comfortable. So difficult after that fly hit me square on the eyeball the other day, and I do find I get hit with hit by flies a lot more down here than I do on a regular bicycle. I started wearing sunglasses today. The trouble is the sunglasses make it very difficult to connect with people, to say hello or feel approachable. And after all, that is half the point of streaming my rides, is to sort of try to meet people and connect and chat and just have conversations, and see what interesting things can occur when meeting people. What a fantastic area down there, lovely houses. Really characterful place to be. I should have stopped. Except they're probably drunk. If they weren't drunk, I'd let them have a go. I had a car back in the day that used to get rounds of applause from people. I never expected it from a C5. Dock or loading bay or whatever it is in some way protected. Look at this, oh, look at this, what the heck is that? It's stunning. You're okay. Tiny dog.
Where are we going?
Hello. Oh. No, it's just going to be on the main road. It's going to be hellish at this time of day and unsafe. Right, back through the pub. It's literally through the pub garden. Oops, sorry. This feels so out of order, literally riding through the pub gardens. Oopsie.
I think he's coming.
Back to being an obstruction again. Oh wow, the waves are actually splashing up here. Sorry, thank you.
It's something you don't see very often.
Hello there. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, it's Cobbleton. Oh, savage. That was an interesting little excursion. And back to the Cutty Sark. Let's have a wander around. Back up the hill, I guess, back into Greenwich Park. Hello. Looks like we caught the lights in the one way. Actually, it's not too bad. I've seen it far worse. They're just awkwardly spaced. Every time it looks like there's going to be a gap. Okay, here we go. I think if I'm going to use the roads more, I'm going to need to get indicators. In order to tell anyone I'm turning left, it means taking my hand off the power button, which then obviously then makes it more dangerous because I'm slowing down. Let's find the accordion player. Ah, that's awesome. How cool is that? Hey. Yeah. I don't have any change to give them, it's a shame. Enjoying their music, but I've got nothing to give them. That's really crappy. It's really nice. Which way around do I need to go? It's busy either side. Pick one. Where does that one go? If I go straight, where do I end up? Let's find out. Fuck it, send it. So these two guys are taking up the entire path. Cheers. I may not have chosen my path wisely. I think I'll go down here left, back to the main thing, then go up the main hill on the other side of the park. This is where my brother and his best friend used to come skateboarding down this dip here. They'd come down the hill on the right, and then come down here full pelt. Up and over this. Try to catch air. Oops, it's beeping at me. It's telling me it's getting too hot. But I need to let it just rest for a bit. So I need to stop. So let's stop facing the Naval Museum. I'll stop here, let it chill out for a bit and cool down. It's a beautiful view at least. You can see the back of the Naval, not Naval College, I keep calling it the Naval College, but this is the Royal Maritime Museum. Until it stops beeping at me, it's angry. It's going to be really unhappy when I head up the hill. I should probably know, but there's probably a set duration it's going to beep for. I don't know if it just beeps until it's cool again, or goes down below a threshold temperature, or if it just beeps for a certain number of minutes, but it's having a good old beep. It wants me to know it's not happy. So yeah, riveting stream, hey. Thank you for anyone who's sticking with me through this, keeping me company on my ride. But it's definitely best that I let it cool down. I know that if you ignore the temperature warning enough and keep going, it then has another shut off that'll shut off for something horrendous like 30 minutes or something like that. Yeah, okay, you can stop beeping now. I get the gist. There's no one on the boating lake, otherwise I would have just pedalled down to the pond, boating pond, to we could have a watch of people there, but there's nothing happening there. Sit and watch people in the park. It's a gorgeous park. Greenwich Park is absolutely lovely. I didn't bother coming over at the time, but somewhere down around here is where they did a lot of the horse riding events during the Olympics in 2012. I remember some trees were removed and there were a lot of very angry people about that, which is understandable. Everything down here is so old. Yeah, trees older than America. I can hear someone in the distance singing happy birthday. Aww. I wonder who that was. Oh, seriously, you can stop beeping now. You're boring my stream. It really is having a good old bitch about it, isn't it? Gosh. I am going to invest in, you can buy a, it's like a sort of an adapter, a cross between an adapter and a Venturi tunnel that will fit a 12mm fan to the back of the motor for a bit of cooling on the motor. So I'll sacrifice a bit of potential range to power the 120mm fan. Did I say 12mm fan? 12cm fan, 120mm fan. Yeah, I'll sacrifice a bit of range to power that if it means that I don't get this overheating nonsense kicking off. Ah, there we go. It has stopped beeping. Let's mosey on and make it beep again. Because unfortunately, yeah, the next thing I'm about to do is head up the hill. But I'm gonna have to pedal for a lot of that, so hopefully that'll take the stress off the motor and it won't get as hot. I was being a bit lazy back then and really should have pedalled more than I was. Yeah, the design, there's no natural air cooling onto the motor, maybe a little bit from underneath, but no airflow, which is a shame, because that would have helped keep things cool. Look at that giant ship in a bottle. I've never spotted it. Come past it several times. Not once have I spotted it. That's so cool. Hello there.
All right.
Didn't know any of them still existed. something that was a commercial failure, it does get an incredibly positive reception. Hello there. Cool, he's fit if he's going to pedal up here. He's even fitter if he's going to do it faster. I came up here on my bicycle about a fortnight ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and it absolutely killed me. By the time I got to the top, I was battered. So respect to anyone riding up here on a bicycle. I'm cheating, I've got a battery to help me. I see even the hardened cyclists flagging towards the top. This hill is cruel. And there you go, put in my place. Head to the General Wolf. It's the main statue. And the view out of London. Yeah, that was tiring today. I pedalled a lot harder than usual. I was afraid of it overheating again. Have I still got the stream? Yes, I have. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll go closer and get a bit of view. There you go. Get a good view from up here. Right, I'll do this. There we go. Now you can see what I can see, pretty much. So you can see the Royal Naval College, sorry, the Royal Maritime Museum, Greenwich University or the Naval College behind it, and then Canary Wharf on the other side of the river. Over there you've got, behind the dude in the blue t-shirt, you've got the dome. Yeah, fantastic view. And of course, yeah, over this side you have part of the Royal Observatory, and you can just see a clock on the wall there, just about, I don't know, 20 feet around the corner is where the the Meridian line is. I don't know if you're royal, who cares? The Meridian line, which is 0 degrees longitude. Everything is measured from this point here. I guess sort of time. Oh, here we go, beeping again. What's he bitching about now? He's going to beep again for another flipping 5 minutes. Oh, sorry. So it's 34 minutes exactly it started beeping. Let's see how long it bores us. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because I stopped so soon after the run up the hill and it's heat soak. But if I'd sort of kept running it in some moving air, if you might have kept it a bit cooler, So yes, I'm definitely going to invest in the fan. Oh, there we go. It was just a roughly 1 minute beep this time. That's right. See a couple of barges down there on the river. I don't know if you can see it from down there. Right, let's mosey on. I shall take us down into around the Standard and then down into Blackheath Village and over into Kidbrooke, I guess. Apologies if the stream gets choppy again. I'll belt straight out the side, I won't dither. Well, unless someone wants to stop and chat specifically, but otherwise, yeah, I'll head straight out the side and hopefully won't drop the stream. So yeah, I wonder if much air does get up onto the motor from underneath. Spin class out in the open. How cool is that? That's clever. Never seen an outdoor spin class before. I love it. That's such a cool idea. T-shirt back there, I don't know if it's direct echo in the Bunnymen reference or if it was a Lost Boys reference that people are strange, or if it was just completely literal, people are strange, he said, zooming around on a C5. There we go. Beep beep. There we go. Oh, let's go. No traffic. So the rather wide turning circle on this means that I have to go on the wrong side of the road to get out. Damn, it looks like I've lost Twitch, sorry. It hasn't completely dropped the stream yet, it's still trying to reconnect. Pause here, let's go the other side of that junction, and see if it's fully dropped the stream. No, it's back. Okay, fantastic. I don't need to pause. I head straight down into the Standard. I really thought there'd be a lot more traffic than this. I'm not complaining. quite the opposite. But I do think it would be a lot busier. This is really quite freakily quiet. There was a bus back there. They've obviously had to stop. So I'll try my luck and just go straight around the one-way system rather than taking the shortcut on the cycle path through the middle. It's more fun to actually come here for the ride. Dude. It's coming, one car and a bus. Come on, car. Oh, hey! Oh, I've been trying to connect 5 times. Oh, I'm so sorry. The stream's been up and down a bit as I've been coming through Greenwich. I had a really good ride down the side of the Thames. There's this bus. I'll let him go. So anyone coming the other way doesn't have the right of way but can't see me behind the bus. You like the position of Okay, sorry about that. For YouTube, the skip was the GoPro battery conking out. Hello there. Thank you, Ella. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate that. Just. Oh, here we go. Kids trying to chase it. So let's get off the pavement. Eek. Thank you for sticking with me, Ella. Yeah, so basically just a GoPro battery died. I needed to change that over, which means I've probably been going for about an hour or so. Maybe a little more. I think these new ones last longer. There we go, straight out, send it. I'll get straight off the main road. Whoop. Late for a school to be kicking out. What's the time then? 6:15? Is that what that says? It's 17:43. It's really, really late to be getting out of school. Those poor kids. Brutal. Go down into the village. So cute. So this is probably the latest I've been out and about on a weekday that isn't a holiday. This kind of is the depths of the rush hour. It's really quiet. Very kind of them to let me go. Could have made it around 3 times over. Thanks. I mean, I had right of way legally, but they still could have got around there without being in my way, or vice versa. Right. Onto the main road. Always go full send, too right. You're going to see some of that down here, I think. Not in front of the bus. Who's got right of way? Who's doing what? I'm going. There's a dude behind me who I think doesn't care if I live or die. lights. Oops, language, Timothy. Damn it. It's really quiet. Where's all the traffic? I'm not really complaining, I'm just confused. Sorry, Ella, I'll have to read that in a second. I can't quite catch it at the moment. Oh, come on, boss. Go on then. If somebody wants to come by, I'm not the problem, it's everyone else around me. This one time, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Every time I've come to that roundabout, I've got lucky, and it's been clear for me to just pretty much go. It's a spicy ride. Spicy ride. Oh. So we'll go down the hill and go down into Kidbrook and come back up and take it from there. Bruh. Bruh. Are you bruhing at the guy in the middle of the road? The car performing a rather interesting manoeuvre. Yeah, yes. Bit of creative driving there, I think. Send it. I'd love to send it down this hill good and proper, but these speed bumps really do work. They don't really work on the cars terribly well, they work on me. But. It's funny because it seems like, sorry, there we go. It's funny because no one ever seems to want to actually drive down this road. Oh, you mean no one ever actually wants to drive down this road? Is that the correct emphasis there? The emphasis on the word drive. I really ought to edit my rides for YouTube because they are quite long, so no one watches stuff that long on YouTube. So they can always skip around in it, but Twitch wants a long stream, wants the content. I want a nice long ride. Giggle snort, that's what she said. But YouTube needs more succinct to the point video, unless you're doing YouTube live. But yeah, I can't stream to YouTube until I've got 1,000 followers, which could take a while. So in the meantime, I'll stream to Twitch and then upload that to YouTube. Yes, you suggested to me of just directly uploading the videos to Twitch. I tried to find a place to do that but couldn't. I must have been looking in the wrong place, but I couldn't find a way to upload sort of non-broken 1080p to Twitch. Video producer, okay. I'll have a look when I start trying to upload this to YouTube this evening. I'll have a look in Video Producer. A little dog, enthusiastic dog. Lively around here this evening. Right. Okie doke. And I'll just go straight onto the main road and back up the opposite direction to we're facing right now. BRB, okie dokie. Gonna miss the really dangerous bit. Where it's hairy as F coming out here as they come around that corner so quick, and we both get so little time to react. Beep beep. Okay, it's clear behind me, lovely. Yeah, I need to find some sort of alternative to the mirror shades. They serve the purpose of protecting my eyes, but defeat the purpose of a lot of the stream. When you're getting cut up by a C5, you're going too slow. Too slowly. Go on the e-bike like the C5. It is. I do. Oh, it's so difficult. I think she had a friend with her, but it's definitely iffy ground. I would have quite happily stopped and let them have a go, but it could look dodgy. I mean, if there were several of them, I've done that before, when there were about 4 or 5 girls that had come out of Blackheath High School, I let them have a go, it's no problem, there's loads of them. There's just 1 or 2. No, thank you. Bless her, she said it looks fun. I would quite happily let her have a go. So yeah, when chat comes back, we can do a choose your own adventure. If you're back in time and decide which way I go. There are 2 left turns or down back through the village again. Getting a bit more trafficy now. Back just in time for a choose your own adventure. I can turn left when I get back out onto the heath, or keep going straight. I can turn left opposite the pond and go down into the estate and go towards finishing the stream that way. I can turn right past the pond, across the heath, go through the village that way, or go straight and go through the village again the way that I just went. So there are 4 options there. Option 1 is turning left immediately as we come out into the heath here, so you're going to have to make that decision pretty quickly. Pond burbs, okie doke, pond it is. So that'll be right across to the pond. Then from there I'll go across to the heron billet. Oh, scaring this bird, hello. Pigeon's got something. Yeah, afterwards I'll go across to the heron billet and down through the village that way. And then head to the point where I always start and finish the stream. I had a really good run today. I'm so glad I got this batter in. Brilliant. Herrenblatt. Yeah, I'll go to the Herrenblatt. If this car's going to pass me, it needs to get on with it. Because I'm turning right. Come on. Yeah, thank you for stopping right in front of me. Pond. Burbs. I don't think there are an awful lot of burbs here today. We shall stop and have a look. I think it's mostly pigeons today. Oh, and then I can read what you're saying. I'll catch up with chat when I stop. Gorgeous swan. A couple of geese and a couple of ducks. Okay. There's a few around here. Hello. Oh, I don't know if it... Oh, that just freaked out the goose. It's quite happily sitting down. Oh, now they're getting arsey with it. I can never remember which of the Canada geese and which of the Egyptian geese. Geeseys. Oh my god, I feel awful. I've not been able to do anything today. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I think you might need to do another COVID test, either this evening or in the morning. You aches and pains and headache, or just the sore throat? Turn the electrics off for now. One on the left is Egyptian. Okay, so the black and white ones are the Egyptian and the brown ones are the Canada geese. I never remember. Oh, the duck's over there having a big play in the middle of the pond. Yeah. There's a few around today, in fairness. And they're quite active right now. Just sore throat, fever and itchy ears. One's in front of Canadian. Sorry, stream lag. Are the black and white ones the Egyptian ones? Or white with black? And then the brown ones and the Canadian. No, okay. So the white and black ones are the Canadian ones, and the brown ones are Egyptian. Yes, okay. So the way I'm going to have to try to remember this is that the Egyptian ones look like sand. Hello, Pidgey. This pigeon's getting brave and coming to say hello. See if I'm going to feed him. Clever bird. People equal food. What's him coming into land? I don't know if you could see that, or if it's too small. For as long as I think, for as long as I stay still, the stream quality should be fairly good, because it's just things like cars and birds that are moving significantly, whereas once I'm moving there's a lot that's having to be changed in the encoding. Brave Pidgey approaching. Yeah, clever Pidgey. I wonder if anyone converted one of these into being a boat. That would be hilarious. Amphibian C5. Can you see the dog? The dog's got in the pond. Looks like a sort of Labrador retriever. I can never tell the two apart. He's going into play. The swans seem utterly unfazed. Just looking at him going, what? What are you doing here? Land beast, be off with you. C5 Marine, yes. Can you see the dog? Oh, did he... Oh, go to fetch his stick or something. Oh. Hello there, I do have a lovely view.
Are you like advertising this? Or?
So these are actually quite old. This was made in 1984. So it's an electric, it was basically an electric vehicle, sort of half pedal, half electric. And it didn't do very well at the time. I have one I like going out for rides, it's fun. Everyone's used to e-bikes, electric bikes and electric scooters these days. And I figured because I'm out having fun, I'll stream my rides to Twitch and YouTube. And that's all it is, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So you're on Twitch right now. Well, you're not quite on Twitch. Your voice is on Twitch right now. But the birds are on Twitch. Yeah. So
Where do you go?
I've just been down into Greenwich, went along towards the Millennium Dome, and then came back again, been up into Kidbrooke and down into the village and all over the place. Yeah.
And then do you do like talks about where you go?
Just often, yeah, I just sort of chat as I'm going. I've got a couple of people in chat on the stream at the moment, and often end up meeting people like yourself who are just curious about what this is. And just want to know what it is, and yeah.
So how much are those?
If you find one, you can find them sometimes on eBay, and they tend to go, depending on what condition they're in, but for a complete one it's usually between about 550 and 850 pounds. And there's a group on YouTube, a C5 owners group on YouTube, and they go very quickly. If there's a nice one that's in good working condition, they'll sell very, very quickly. Because they were pretty rare. They didn't sell an awful lot at the time, and so there aren't many left around. Hello there. There aren't many left around, so obviously anyone that was around at the time, that was a teenager at the time, remembers them, and anyone that's young, all the people that are passing, they come out of school, they think they're new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Because I've not seen you around, but like over the last couple of weeks I've seen you like there and
Okay.
all over, like when I'm walking and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So,
Well, that's it. I like to come out when I can, when the weather's nice or if I'm bored, and yeah, I just stream my rides just because if I'm going out for a ride, people might want to come along for the ride with me. You get
you get
people.
it recently?
So yeah, I bought it last year. It had spent the first 20 years of its life in an automotive museum down in Somerset, and then the next 17 years of life on display in basically a showroom. A guy who's used to sell tractors and go-karts and stuff. So I was the only person that's ever used it. Sorry, I'm the only one who's ever actually used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you have to plug it in or something?
Yeah, so there's a battery down under here that I just pick up. I've bought a new one about 2 weeks ago, so it weighs nothing. Modern batteries don't weigh very much, and it'll do about 18 miles. And there's space, you can put a second one under here, so you could do 35, 36 miles, or wire it up in a different way and go twice as fast. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of you.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.
Cheerio.
What's your name? On
Uh,
your Twitch thing?
C5 Live UK.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah, on the back. Do you want to take a picture of that? Yeah.
Good idea.
You can be like my second follower. Nice to meet you.
Take care. I'm
Cheerio. Sorry?
Candace.
Candice, nice to meet you. No, nice to meet you, Candice. I'm Robin.
Take care.
Cheerio. Dog. Yes, dog. The dog is gone, but he was having fun. It looked at first perhaps he was wanting to follow the ducks, but I think he just wanted to... He was getting a stick, maybe. Cheerio. Stop.
Are you alright? Are you stuck in traffic too? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, I'll see you in a second then.
Oh, watching the ducks shaking the tail feathers. And this goose here has literally got its beak under wing and is fast asleep. That's so cute. I've only just noticed. Pip pip, twiddly pip. Sod off. Can you see the baby duck? Just about to emerge from the goose. Well, from behind the goose at least. There are a couple of little baby ducks really close. Let's see if I can do that. Can you see them? Oh, they're just disappearing behind sort of the rim of the pond. There we are. Oh, they're not ducks. They're those little burbs. They're in a right old barney. Look at them. I hope you could see that. I really hope you could see that. Small, big old chase. That was funny. Hello there. Thanks, man. I saw the chase. Awesome. Burb chase. Live. Don't know about, I have to change it from C5 Live to Burb Chase Live. Right, I think I shall mosey on now. Burb seed. Yes, I'll bring burb seed up when I actually have a stream following, and there's people to actually sort of that might want to watch. Bring some bread and bird seed. Feed the ducks and the burbs. It'd be quite funny to get them all gathered around the C5. I'd need a third person to take a picture. That'd be hilarious. Especially because they like to eat out of your hand. Have the geese eating out of your hand. Am I not good enough? Oh, okay. Okay. Next time, I promise. Guilt trip. Right, I shall mosey on in that case, I think. Head up towards Heron Billet, and then down Heron Billet, and down into the village from there. Tiny person, teeny tiny person. Who is watching the tiny person? Blanked. I think I have some chat to catch up on. And on the other side of this junction, not junction, zebra crossing. Okay, I don't have to deal with any traffic. I'll pause here and catch up on chat. Am I not good enough? Point taken. Unsubscribed. Blanked. Unfollow, unsubscribe, block, delete. So I'll go up to the little mini crossroads thing up here, turn left towards the Heron Billet, and then head down into the village. It's nice when people take an interest. A new streamer, who dis? Oh hey, I have a new viewer. Hey new viewer, who are you? You're new here. Cheerio. Don't flatten the kids and the dogs. And the people who aren't paying attention at all. Skirt, skirt! Yes! Skirt, skirt! So confused. Where's all the traffic? You can bet your bottom dollar if you were driving home from work right now, it'd be packed. There's nothing. Just a bus. Oh, he's letting me go. Cheers. That's kind of him. I think he's using the bus to protect me. No school today. Oh, I see. I thought it was just certain schools were off the voting if they were polling stations. Ah, my glasses just paid off. A fly just twatted into them. It hit the glasses instead of me. I can make this. Yeah, he was letting me go anyway. And his colleague in the bus, I think it was the bus he was letting go. I just happened to be in the way. I'll head down into the village. Skirt, skirt. Send it. There's literally nothing behind me. There's me staying out of the way as much as possible. That junction is hairy even for cars, yeah. I find people are incredibly generous towards this, to be honest. And again, I'm getting really lucky at this roundabout. Looking the wrong way. You are on the wrong side of the road. There we go, quiet roads. That one hit me right in the backside. Skirt, skirt. It's always turning right, it seems to skirt, skirt. There we go, send it down the hill again. So I might be tempted by a front disc brake for this. The front brake's not so good, the back brake's amazing. The rear brake is a hub brake, and I need to be careful because it does lock up. But the front brake could be better. So the police horses have been out this afternoon in a couple of places. Ew. Oh! Oh, I missed that. Ouch. Shit. Yes, literally. Sadly so. Ouch, yes, it was. So this new battery has definitely completely changed how the whole thing behaves. I used to have to pedal all the way up this hill. Now I don't have to, unless I want to, just to sort of go up it a bit quicker. I need to get out of the way of the poor sod I'm in front of. Right, this is my stopping point, my stream end point. Thank you for joining me on the stream. I'm really grateful. It's been a really good ride today. Had a really good, yeah, covered a lot of distance. Hello there.
That's excellent.
Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Hello. Right, yeah, thank you for keeping me company. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you to anyone on YouTube that makes it this far. I need to come up with some kind of little secret for people, a secret to put in the comments, if anyone actually comments or makes it this far in the video. Type banana, leave banana in a comment, in your comment, anything that you're saying, banana, and then whatever you want to say, if you made it this far in the video. Thank you for keeping me company, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks. Bye bye.